Let's go, folks. Bring them in here. Get them in here, folks. Let's start when we get up to 200 people here, folks. I ain't quitting YouTube today, folks. Maybe tomorrow, folks. BERGS is a machine. BERGS is a machine. BERGS with two N's. Let's go, folks. BERGS with two N's is in here. James Dean, Laura Stevenson, The King, Nippy, Nate. What are we talking about tonight, folks? We're talking about a scripted event that happened yesterday, in my opinion. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago, whenever it was. We're talking about a fraud that was committed. A crime against humanity. You're talking about BERGS with two N's. You're talking about Quinn with two N's, folks. You're talking about an event which was a made-for-TV movie right out of a Hollywood script. Right out of a script writer's pen, folks. This was an act. This was a crime perpetuated on the entire YouTube community. Quinn with two N's, folks. What are we talking about here, folks? We're talking about Quinn with two N's. What are we talking about tonight, folks? We're talking about Quinn with two N's, folks. We're talking about a heist job. We're talking about a grift. We're talking about a long grift here. We're talking about the never-ending van build. We're talking about an event that happened that all the sheep ate up like it was real. But let me tell you something, folks. Here at the BERGS News Network, here at the BNN, the original BNN, we, as in me, I am a field reporter, I am an analyst, and I am here to analyze situations that happen on the Boyd and the drama community, folks. King of all things, folks. You are enjoying this great quality content. Type 55, give me a thumbs up. You go get the people. You bring them in here. Because this, we are exposing Herman O. Munster and Elbow O. Munster for the frauds that they are. Because in my expert opinion, and I've been a reporter and analyst at the BERGS News Network since 2008, when this channel was created. You're looking at a veteran reporter, folks. You're looking at the show. I'm not a checkers player. I'm a chess player. I'm thinking 3-4 moves ahead. I am the BERGS with two S's. I ain't the Quinn with two N's. I'm the Bergs with two S's, brother. You go get them Bergettes. Happy Valentine's Day to all my Bergettes. Happy Valentine's Day, Nippy, Laura, Stevenson. All the girls out there. My millions of fans worldwide. We're talking about a crime against humanity. We're talking about something that was 100% scripted. Something right out of Hollywood, folks. But this didn't come out of Hollywood. This came out of Santa Rosa, California, folks. This came out of the scrambled brains of a third gender. This is what a third gender comes up with. This is what a third gender comes up with when they got a pen and a paper in their hand. They come up with this character, Quinn, with two N's. So I'm the Bergs with two S's. This entire thing was a farce. We're going to call this, folks, Quinn Gate. This is Quinn Gate, folks. You get that hashtag flowing. This is Quinn with two N Gates. This is Quinn Gate, folks. This is the biggest story to hit the bottom of YouTube since the St. Jude scandal that's currently in progress. We talked about the St. Jude scandal last night. We're talking about the Quinn with two N scandal right now. Because let me tell you something, Cherry Cola. Let me tell you something, Kitten Cat. Let me tell you something, folks. We are talking about an event that was so obviously scripted. Because we've seen Herman Chuchin. Remember, Chuchin equals Moochin, folks. We've seen Herman Chuchin a million times. And when a homeless person asks Herman for money, he always usually buys a beer, or he's going to be polite. On this particular incident, Quinn with two N's said, "Can you spare some change?" And Herman said, "I'm not sparing anything. Why don't you get a job, you bum? You 25-year-old bum. You can't get a job?" Have you ever seen Herman talk to a homeless person that way? Herman, this is the same man who, when he goes chuching in Vegas, chuching wherever, is always hanging out with the homeless. Chuching in Reno, hanging out with bums in bars, buying them beers. Of course, Herman's not buying beers. The supporters are buying the beers. 55 thumbs up, folks. You so inclined, light me up on that super chat. Or paypal.me/thebergs1973. In my opinion, this was scripted. Okay? Herman knows Quinn with two N's. They know each other. Okay? Herman probably gave Quinn a $20 bill or a $10 bill. Probably more like a $10 bill. And he said, "Okay, we're going to go chooching here tonight." And they walk by, and Quinn with two N's says, "Hey, can you spare some change?" And Herman kept, and I don't think Elbow was in on it. Elbow wasn't in on it. Herman was in on it. in my opinion, in my expert opinion. Remember, I work for the BERGS News Network. I am a field reporter. I am an analyst. What's up, HVAC? Someone going to light me up. I think it's going to be Mr. $1. Mr. $1 man. Mr. $1 man. He's got hundreds of thousands of dollars in his bank, but he's a $1 man. What's going on there, Tiger Kitty? So, in my opinion, Herman O. Munster already pre-planned this with Quinn with 2 N's. Herman knows all these homeless people. Santa Rosa is not that big of a town, folks. Okay. Herman had already planned this, dropped Quinn with 2 N's, maybe a $20 bill. Probably not. That's probably too much for Herman. Probably a 10. And he said, well, we're going to be chooching by there tomorrow night around this time. Hang out here on the street. And I want you to say, can you spare some change? And I'm going to kind of go off on you a little bit. And then you're going to really freak out. Right? And that's what happened. That's what happened. So Herman and Elbow walk by. Herman walks by. Quinn with 2 N's first. Quinn with 2 N's says, can you spare some change? Can you spare $1? Herman freaks out. I'm not sparing nothing. Why don't you get a job, you bum? You 25-year-old bum. You ever heard Herman say that? Herman always hangs out with the homeless. Always buying them beers. Smoking blunts, hanging out with D-dubs in Vegas. Getting high with the homeless. Come on. Herman loves the homeless. No. Herman had already scripted this with Quinn with 2 N's. This is the biggest cover-up. This is the biggest conspiracy since the John Kennedy assassination in 1963. They try to blame it on Oswald. We all know there was a shooter on the grassy knoll. Maybe another shooter. Triangular crossfire, folks. This Quinn with 2 N's is the biggest conspiracy to hit the Boyd since the Kennedy assassination in 1963. $5 from Tiger Kitty. Let's give her a Wu-Tang Clan. We got Dan the Fisherman. We got Crazy Cat Lady. We got Pepsi OG. Quinn with 2 N's could be a star. I think you should go get him, Pepsi. We got NNNN, HQ. Okay, we got Trigger Chimp. We got Pete. We got HVAC. HVAC, Mr. $1. Where's my $1, Mr. $1? So the bottom line is this. Quinn with 2 N's could be the next. There's the $1. There's the $1. Make you holla. I think we're on to something here, Pepsi OG. I think Quinn with 2 N's could be the next YouTube star. He could be the next Bergs. He could be the next show. He's got a mouthpiece on him. Oh, yeah. He ran up because this was already planned. Herman told him to say, yell at me, say I'm a man with a wig. I'm a man with a wig. He must have said that 4 times. And he called them a couple of pussies. Right? And Elbow is shaking his boots. And that created great TV. It created great drama. Now, and then Herman breaks out the little mace. Doesn't shoot it. If that was a real incident, if that was real, because that guy, Quinn with two N's, was pretty damn close to them, folks. If that was a real incident and not scripted, I think the average person would have maced Quinn with two N's. But of course, Herman's not going to mace Quinn with two N's because it was already scripted. You understand? Why do you think Quinn was like this? He was standing with his hands behind his back. He wasn't acting all threatening, going like this, like the Bergs, like the Bergie boy, baby. He wasn't acting like Mr. Miyagi. Send the floor. Send the floor. He wasn't doing the crane kick. He had his hands behind his back, folks. Quinn with two N's wasn't all. That's because it was scripted. If it wasn't scripted, even though he had his hands behind his back, he was still acting in a threatening manner. And the mace should have been deployed. But Herman had already said to Quinn with two N's, I'm going to pull out the mace. My big fat Assyrian slob friend here is going to chimp. I'm going to pull out the mace. I'm going to hold my ground. I'm going to talk back and forth with you. We're going to have some verbal sparring. And then I want you to call me a man with a wig. I want you to chimp out on both of us. And then here's a $20 bill. Okay? And maybe he said, I'll give you 20 now and 20 later. Or 10 now and 10 later. Because think about it, folks. Think about it. Think about it. If that was a real incident, folks, because that guy was crazy, man. He looked like he was hopped up on meth, hopped up on something, drunk. He was already kind of drunk, probably with the money that Herman had already given him. Oh, he was 3 or 4 steel reserves deep, probably plus a couple of hits or something. So he can already act crazy because he is crazy. So that's not hard to do. Yeah, Herman O'Munster knows Quinn with two N's, folks. Maybe not knows him, but I know right now, inside that crazy third gender mind, Herman is already thinking of the next way we can bring Quinn with two N's back into the picture. The next time you see Quinn with two N's, you might see Quinn with two N's at the Rancho. You might see Herman and Elbow walk up to Quinn with two N's, and Herman will say, I apologize other night. I shouldn't have said you should get a job, you bum. You know, can I buy you some beers or maybe a burger and some beers? And Quinn will be like, yeah, no problem. Right? And then this is all part of the script, folks. And then in like a week from now, you're going to see Quinn with two N's hanging out at the Rancho Cooking Stadium. This is going to be, Herman is grooming Quinn with two N's to be the next part of the circle of perversion at the Rancho and the Shit Shack. You guys don't see this? See, I am an analyst. I'm a field reporter for the BERGS News Network. I'm a chess player. I'm not a checkers player. I'm already thinking 5 moves ahead. Quinn with two N's is going to be the next star. Remember when Herman met that guy in Oakland, and Herman called him Handsome Robert, okay, that was all planned too. And then all of a sudden, Handsome Robert is coming up to the rancho like they're best friends, but they met out of nowhere, just on the streets of a stream snipe on the streets of Oakland. And all of a sudden, he has a nickname for him, Handsome Robert. Ooh, that's Handsome Robert. And Handsome Robert was coming up to the shit shack all the time, right? This is before Elbow was in town. You guys remember Handsome Robert, right? Now, where's he been, huh? So they need a new Handsome Robert. So you know what they got? They got Quinn with two N's, buddy. They got Quinn with two N's. If you guys agree with the Bergs, type 55 and give me a thumbs up. If you guys agree with my analysis of the Quinn with two N's scenario, if you think that is a plausible scenario in that this was scripted, type 55 and give me a thumbs up. Type 55 and give me a thumbs up if you guys agree that is a plausible scenario, meaning that probably could have happened. Now, I am not saying with 100% certainty that happened, okay? But I wouldn't put it past Herman or Munster. Think about it. You remember when Herman and Elbow were caught in that hot mic coming out of the Mustang Ranch? Well, Herman's mind was already spinning, saying, well, you know, we're just going to tell everybody that we went in there, we got in there, we had a few beers, we had a great time, and we left. So Herman can come up with things very quick. Because Herman is a scammer, a grifter. Look up what a grifter is. What's a grifter, huh? What's a grifter? Let me talk to my phone here. Let me talk to my woman. What is a grifter?
Here's the definition of grifter. Informal. A person who engages in petty or small-scale swindling.
A person who engages in petty or small-scale swindling. Or, you know, basically a con man. Okay? That's basically what Herman is, in my opinion. And Quinn with two N's, this is not the last you're going to see of him. Okay? The bottom line is this, folks. I ain't talking about the top line. I'm talking about the bottom line. I ain't talking about the top line. I'm talking about the bottom line. What's up, Pete? Trigger Chip? Tiger Kitty? Woo! Happy Valentine's Day to all my Bergettes out there. I put a couple videos of flowers and balloons for the Bergettes. In my opinion, the bottom line is not the top line, but the bottom line is this. This is not the last we've seen of Quinn with two N's. This guy is a burgeoning bottom of YouTube celebrity. Boyd Parodies has already made 2 videos about Quinn with two N's. The Mighty Quinn, which was a great song written by Bob Dylan. The Grateful Dead covered it. Check out the Grateful Dead's version on numerous videos on YouTube. Grateful Dead, The Mighty Quinn. I think Anthony Nordbecker might have done a parody on Quinn with two N's. Bottom line is this. Quinn with two N's could be the show, Pepsi OG. Go down there. Go down there, JK NoCal. Find this guy. This guy's got a mouthpiece on him. You know, the Boyd needs some new blood. You know, the Bergs has a mouthpiece. But we need a new person in here. We need Quinn with two N's. Bill W. Yeah. Hey, Bill W., man. I remember you, man, at the Livingston Rolling Rink in Livingston, New Jersey. back in 1984. I remember you hit on my girlfriend. I remember that. I also remember I lent you $10, brother. You still owe me $10. So hold on a second. Let's see, because Bill W., I lent him $10 at the Livingston Rolling Rink in 1984. Let's see what that's worth now with inflation. $10 in 1984 is worth how much in 2020?
Here's a summary from Inflation Calculator. $10 in 1984 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $24.73 in 2020, a difference of $14.73 over 36 years.
That's what I'm saying there, Bill W. Bill W., I let you borrow $10 at the Livingston roller rink in 1984. And that is equivalent to $24.73 right now. Now, I, being the nice guy that I am, I will not charge you the inflation price. If you just want to give me $10, we'll call it even. That's the bottom line, folks. We ain't talking about the top line. We're talking about the bottom line. What's going on, HVAC? Mr. $1 coming through. Nippy, woo. So do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you guys think I'm crazy? Or do you think that Quinn with two N's was part of the script? Do you think Quinn with two N's is part of the script? Or do you guys just think I'm crazy? I'm serious. I think this is part of the script. I mean, come on. It's all a script down there. The never-ending van build. Oh, how long have they been in the home stretch for, Nippy? Oh, we're 90% done. They've been in the home stretch for freaking 2 months. It's part of the script. You know what I'm saying, Terry Meek? This is all part of the script. Quinn with two N's. What's up, Stephanie? Yep. Pooch. Pooch, mooch. Choochin' is mooching. Choochin' is pooching. What do you think about that? Trigger Chimp. I might be crazy, but crazy people are right also. Bottom line. I think it's part of the script. I think it's part of the script. I think Quinn with two N's is part of the script. I think Quinn with two N's is going to be, you're going to see him more and more on the Rancho. You're going to see, the next time you see Quinn with two N's, folks, they're going to go chooching, and Herman's going to run into him by chance, right? No, not going to be by chance. And Herman's going to say, you know what? I really apologize. Let us take you to a little bar here, you know, like they go to those little outdoor bars there. And Quinn with two N's, Herman's going to interview him, buy him beers, maybe some nachos or something. And he's going to become a part of the show, folks. And I guess I would do the same thing because this guy's got a mouthpiece on him. A lot of people seem to like Quinn with two N's. People are saying, I've seen a lot of comments from people, from women saying, hey, drop Elbow, take Quinn with two N's. They think he's better looking than Elbow. They think he's a real man who will stick up for people. I think Quinn with two N's, I'll be honest with you, girls. I think you girls have a secret crush on Quinn with two N's. I think Tiger Kitty and Terry Meek and all you girls in here have a secret crush on Quinn with two N's. And maybe you guys do too. I think you have, and Bill W., I think you have a secret crush on Quinn with two N's. Bill W., remember that time at the Livingston Mall when I kicked your ass in Miss Pac-Man and also Galaga. You thought you could beat my high score in Galaga. I crushed you, and you still owe me $20 from that also. So actually, we're up to $30 now. So the bottom line is this: yeah, you guys like Quinn with two N's. I think some of you chicks want Quinn with two N's. You would definitely take him before you take Elbow. Elbow's got the big bald spot. Elbow's got the big gut. Elbow's hairy. Quinn with two N's looks like he's put together. You know well, Elbow's never going to move out of the shit shack, but maybe if he does, see, Herman is already grooming the next person to live in the shit shack, and it could be Quinn with two N's. Yeah, he's got that bad boy thing going. He's got the crazy psycho bad boy thing going, which is what the Bergs has going, right? I'm the Bergs with two S's, folks. I'm the Bergs with two S's. We got the Quinn with two N's and the Bergs with two S's. And you know what? Because you know I am running for president this year, Bergs 2020. Since Melton John dropped out of the race, I think I might have to pick up a new running mate. I think I might be going for Mr. Quinny Boy. Bergs Quinn 2020. Make America Bergs and Quinn again, folks. Bergs Quinn 2020, folks. I'm gonna stand on that podium in Washington, D.C. I'm gonna stand in front of the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, and I'm going to stand there on the mall there, and I'm going to say, hey, everybody, I have picked a vice presidential candidate straight off the mean streets of Santa Rosa, California. Let me introduce to you, folks, Quinn with two N's. You know what I'm saying? Quinn with two N's, folks. If you are enjoying this great quality content, type 55 and give me a thumbs up. And show your love on that super chat. Or paypal.me/thebergs1973. Let me tell you something, Melton John. Let me tell you something, Melton. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Quinn with two N's. And he's taking all of you wannabe tough guys out. This guy is a real tough guy, a street-wise tough guy. He's got some psycho in him. He's got some bad boy in him. He also looks like he has some highlights in his hair, folks. So the girls like that. He can protect Herman when they chooch. Elbow can't protect. Elbow's afraid of his own shadow, folks. Quinn with two N's? Quinn with two N's will go to war with you. Oh, yeah. Imagine if we're back in the Vietnam War days, folks. Imagine if I was in the Army. I'd want Quinn with two N's in my foxhole. Because he'd be going at those Vietnamese, the Viet Cong, with the M16 going, I'm Quinn with two N's, bitch. He'd be saying, I'm Quinn with two N's. Taking out his grenades, throwing it. taking out his grenades. You can't kill me. I'm Quinn with two ends. I can't die. I'm Quinn with two ends. I want him in my foxhole. Quinn with two ends is one bad mofo. You know what I'm saying, girls? I want Quinn with two ends in my foxhole. He's the real deal psycho alpha male. I got some psycho New Jersey in me. He's got some psycho California in him. If I was a soldier in the Vietnam War, I'd want Quinn with two ends in my battalion, in my foxhole. Because he would say, Bergs, I got your back. I'm Quinn with two ends, bitch. Man, Quinn with two ends is the real deal. Now, Quinn with two ends was hired. Quinn with two ends was a hired gun, folks. He was a hired gun, hired by Herman O. Munster. It's all part of the script. That's my opinion. And let's just see how the story continues. Because in my educated opinion, this is not the last we've seen of Quinn with two ends. Too many people have talked about him. I'm talking about him. Parody videos been made. This guy is set to become the next giant YouTube celebrity. Okay, folks. Type 55, give me a thumbs up. Where's HVAC? Where's Mr. $1, folks? I'm done with Quinn with two ends. I'll move on to something else. But show your love, folks. I've been on here for 40 minutes. Tiger Kitty showed $5. Mr. HVAC, Mr. $1 showed $1. Check it out. Last night when I was done with all my stuff in here, and I was going up to the kitchen area, I had a bunch of stuff, like my cell phone and my scarf and my reading glass case and all these things I had. And my glass that glass you normally see, that half glass, I don't know what you call that. I've had that glass for like 15 years, man. That's my go-to beer glass. And I freaking dropped it on the kitchen, the granite, in the kitchen. And the highball glass. And it took a big chunk out of the bottom of it, man. So I'm going to have to go to the dollar store tomorrow. I got to go get me a couple glasses. But I was so bummed out, man. My highball glass broke, folks. I was going to keep it because it wasn't, everything inside of it was fine, but on the bottom, there was kind of like a chunk out of it. It's still, but it was like jagged. It was jagged. So you know what? I know what would happen if I put it in the dishwasher or something. If I didn't tell my parents, they would empty the dishwasher in the morning and they could risk getting cut. So I just threw it out. I said, you know what? I'm making an executive decision. I made an executive decision and I had to retire my highball glass. So rest in peace, Bergs highball glass. I would say at least 15 years old, 2005 to 2020. Rest in peace. You will be missed. I gotta go get myself another couple glasses, folks. Rest in peace, highball glass. My balls may be hanging low, babies, but my highball glass was hanging high. My balls might be hanging low, but my highball glass was hanging high. Woo! Yeah, rest in peace, highball glass. That was my main glass, man. I mean, every time I watch the Seahawk games or the Mariner games, I always have that glass. If not beer, I put ginger ale in there, anything. Yeah, I got to get some new stuff. Rest in peace, glass. Now we got to get to another pertinent issue here. The BERGS wardrobe. We got to get to, we talked about Quinn with two N's. Now we're going to get to the BERGS wardrobe. Okay. Now, a lot of people have said to me, especially during the fall and the winter time here, you have to understand, I live in the Seattle area. It rains. This has been the rainiest winter ever that I've seen since early to mid 90s, 25 years. Rains every day. So the BERGS wardrobe, yeah, is very weak. I will say my wardrobe is very weak, consisting of old clothes, raggedy clothes. I look like a bum. There's no doubt about it. I wear these things, which are called fleece pullovers, and these are old. You can look at the elbows are wearing down. I got two black ones, which are over 10 years old probably. I got one gray one, which really needs to go. One of the pockets, you put something in your pocket, and the pocket lining, it falls out of your pocket. I have one navy blue one, and I have one white one here. I have one white one. I have one white one, which I haven't really broken out that much because the zipper, check it out. The zipper's broken. So you zip it up. You got it. The zipper's broken, folks. So, and then I pretty much wear, I got 3 or 4 long sleeve t-shirts that I alternate. And I wear these stretchy type pants. I wouldn't call them sweatpants. They're like thin, light sweatpants kind of thing. Where, because I've gotten heavy, folks. I know I'm 6 feet tall and 195 pounds. Wink, wink. But I've gotten heavy. And then I got my socks and my boxer briefs and all that kind of stuff. So my wardrobe is very weak. And then I got, so these long pants, I have a couple pairs of gray ones. I think a pair of navy blue and a pair of black. And they're all a few years old. Yes, a lot of people say, Bergs, you look like you wear the same thing every day. Because I don't really a lot of the things I have, my nice clothes that I've had over the years, I've gained too much weight. So all the suit and tie, a couple suit and ties I've had, or just things, khaki pants or jeans. Way too heavy for that. I still have them. I should really give the clothes to, Goodwill. They're just in my room, in boxes, in here, or whatever. I should do that. But I keep saying to myself, you know what? I'm going to lose the weight, and then I can wear this stuff again. Because I got a lot of nice stuff, but, yeah. So, yeah. If it looks like I wear the same thing every day, I pretty much do, but not the same thing, but variations of the same thing. And I probably do need to go buy a couple new things. Now, I'm not begging for money for that. I'm just telling you. $1 from Mr. $1. $1 make you holler. Now, during the summertime, out here, my wardrobe is more diverse because it gets very hot out here. I have lots and lots of different T-shirts. I'm a T-shirt, shorts, and, sneakers, socks kind of guy, Now, I will probably need to get some new shorts, though. Yeah. So I keep saying, I could buy some stuff for the winter here because it's a very rainy winter. We had one snowstorm in January, which lasted a week. But right now the weather, let's look at the weather here, folks. I'm north of Seattle. Everyone knows where I am. What do we got going on here? Oh, no, that's not my town. So we're looking at, folks, quitting YouTube, folks. Quitting YouTube, folks. He's quitting YouTube every day, folks. So basically, what are we looking at here, folks? What are we looking at here? So today it's raining. Tomorrow, 47 for the high, 39 for the low, 20% chance of rain. Saturday, 43 for the high, 36 for the low, 90% chance of rain. So it's going to rain all day. That's going to be a soaker. Sunday, 44 high, 35 low, 6% chance of rain. And then it looks like it doesn't rain for, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the whole week. Highs in the mid to upper 40s, lows in the lower 30s. And then next Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it rains again. So it's pretty much a very depressing place during the winter here, folks. So if it appears like I've gotten pretty lazy, I haven't even shaved, folks. Normally, I keep a trim beard. I mean, this is how lazy I've gotten. Look at my beard, man. You see where it's coming up on the jowls? I look like a caveman. Normally, I'll take that I'll take it to here, go up like that, cut all that off. And on the chin and all that, the whole thing needs to be trimmed. It's been a month. I fell into a funk. I'm in a funk, folks. I need Quinn with 2 ends to get me out of the funk. I need Quinn with 2 ends to get up in my face and say, Bergs, I'm Quinn with 2 ends. You need to join a gym. You need to start going for walks. You fat, lazy bum. You need to get some new clothes. You need to shave. Get a haircut. Show some self-respect. Get off the malt. You gotta live. You gotta be like Quinn with 2 ends. I need Quinn with 2 ends in my life. I need a motivator like Quinn with 2 ends. I could picture Quinn with two N's as a fitness trainer at Gold's Gym or Planet Fitness, where I'm on there, I'm on the elliptical machine, and he gets up in my face and he says, "What are you doing, pussy? I'm Quinn with two N's. Go faster. Go faster. Go faster, you pussy. You're just a man with a wig." Okay, Quinn with two N's. No problem, buddy. You got it, buddy. I'm Quinn with two. Oh, I got to do it. I got to do it, folks, because my trainer is Quinn with two N's. You know what I'm saying, folks? He's Quinn with two N's, folks. He's Quinn with two N's, man. That guy would make, hey, Nippy, he would make a great fitness trainer, wouldn't he? He'd get right in your face and you would say, "I'm Quinn with two N's, baby." We got Black Velvet. We got Pete, Trigger Chip, Nippy, Tiger Kitty, baby. Woo! Banjo, Grandma. Get out of your parents' house. Tyler Durden, trim them ball hair. Bergs, do some manscaping. Crazy Cat. Quinn looks like he manscapes. Bergs, bring us with you on your speed walks. Let's go boot camping. Pennywise, nothing but love. Take care. Xanax and Thorazine. Why do you talk like Elvis Travels? I don't talk like Elvis Travels. Elvis Travels talks like me. Okay? You have to understand, I'm 8 years older than Elvis Travels. I was born in 1973. I'm from the planet Bergatron. I was Berg down here from Target 2 in July 1973, baby. Bottom line is this. I got a mouthpiece. He has a mouthpiece. I can talk very fast, baby. He's born in 1981, so I'm 8 years older than him. I grew up watching the WWF in the 80s. He grew up watching WWF in the 90s. So we do have those similarities. We both have mouthpieces. We're both bigger guys, but I'm 6 feet tall. He's 5'2". That's where the similarities end. I'm not into perversion like he is. Okay? I'm not into dating T-boys, T-girls like he is, going down to Los Algodones, getting those he-she's. I got me a mouthpiece. That's where it really starts and ends. And the bottom line is this. I do my show. Elbow, we all know Elbow is 5'2", 475 pounds, folks. We all know the Burger Boy is 6 feet tall, 195 pounds. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Wink, wink, girls. I want to get a hold of this Quinn with two N's. I want to bring him into the Bergs News Network. I want to train this guy to be a field reporter. I want him to get out and be a motivational speaker, get in people's faces and say, I'm Quinn with two N's. What are you doing with your life? Get off the couch. Go get a job. I want Quinn with two N's. You know, I can sober up and we can become intervention specialists. We get Quinn with two N's to sober up. We're going to go to people's houses, people who are suffering with drug addiction and alcoholism. And I'm going to sick my dog on him. I'm going to sick my Quinn with two N's on him. I'm going to say, Quinn, you go in there and take it. And he's going to go in there and say, I'm Quinn with two N's. Put the crack pipe down. I'm Quinn with two N's. You're just a man with a wig. You put that crack pipe down. You get your ass sober. I'm Quinn with two N's, baby. And then the Bergs rolls in. I'm like, thank you, Quinn with two N's. I got it from here. He's my attack dog. He's the one I sick on everyone first. And then the man comes in, me, dressed in my three-piece suit. And I sit down and I tell you about our program. But I need Quinn with two N's. He's going to scare you straight. You ever seen those documentaries called Scared Straight? When they bring the teenagers, the punk little teenagers, into prisons, the ones that are this close to going away to jail, and then they get scared straight. I got Quinn with two N's to scare people straight. If you don't put down that meth pipe, you're gonna wind up like me, a homeless guy on the streets of Santa Rosa. I'm Quinn with two N's. Put down that drink. Put down that pipe. Get yourself sober and get yourself a job. I'm Quinn with two N's. You know what I'm saying, folks? We need more Quinn with two N's on the boy. This is a referendum going out to all of the boy communities. We need more Quinn with two N's. I think BERGS has a very high IQ, folks. Bill W., man, what about a little advance on that money you owe me from 1984, huh? How about that $2, huh? I'll let you pay it off in $1 increments, Bill W. How about Bill W.? Because you owe me $10 from 1984 from the Livingston skate rink in Livingston, New Jersey. Remember when you tried to pick up my girlfriend, Danielle? You remember that. So I'll let you pay it off in $1 increments. What's going on, Whiplash, Triggered Chin? What's going on, Mibbles? Now, why is everybody retracting messages? So the bottom line is this. To sum up everything I'm talking about tonight, Quinn with two N's was a farce. That was scripted, folks, by Herman O. Munster. Scripted. Definitely scripted. And you will be seeing more of Quinn with two N's. There's no doubt about it. This guy's going to be... I'm surprised I haven't seen any troll accounts, Quinn with two N's. But just like how you had Janelle Jackson when Elbow met Janelle. Hi, I'm Janelle. I like my men's. Whatever. Okay. You're going to see a lot more of Quinn with two N's, folks. Quinn with two N's. What's going on? Quinn with two N's. What's going on, man? You want to be a part of the BERGS 2020 presidential campaign, Quinn with two N's? Because the bottom line is this. I need someone like that with some energy. I need you, Quinn. I need you to fire people up at the rallies. And then the BERGS comes in and, I talk all, I drop all the things that we're going to do with our campaign, but I need you there to rally everybody up. You'll be like my hype man, just like Flavor Flav in Public Enemy. You're there to hype the people up, saying, "Yeah, boy, yeah, boys, you are my hype man. You are the hype man." You're in there getting everyone, getting the crowd pumping. You're in there getting the girls pulling up their titties. Quinn with two N's. You're going off. You're my hype man. Bottom line, Quinn with two N's. Quinn with two N's. There's going to be a lot of Quinn with two N's in here. I tell you. That's what I'm saying, Quinn with two N's. Let's drink some beers. Now, let me ask you a question, Quinn with two N's. was how much money did Herman O. Munster pay you to do that little act? Be honest. You can tell me, Quinn. How much money did Rosie pay you to do that little act on that Chuchin equals Moochin the other night? I'm going to say he paid you $10. How much did he pay you? Be honest. Come on, Quinn with two N's. It's just you and I talking and 46 people watching. It's just you and I, Quinn. How much money did Herman pay you? $20? $50? Come on. What's up, Hazel Reptiles, baby? Let's give it Hazel Reptiles a big woo. Quinn with two N's, man. What's going on? Did you get pulled over by the Santa Rosa cops? How much money did Herman give you? Herman, a 4-pack of steel, and they both gave me a blowy. But first off, you can't get a 4-pack of Steel Reserve. But, okay, I see what you're saying. So Herman bought you 4 tall boys of Steel Reserve, and they both went down on you, huh? Wow. That sounds good. Wow. Personally, I would have taken the cash. You know what I'm saying, Hazel Reptiles? I can picture Hazel Reptiles right now walking through her house totally naked with a 12-foot python around her neck. That's what Hazel Reptiles is doing right now, folks. Hazel Reptiles is walking through her house right now, in my opinion, totally naked with a 12-foot python around her neck. You know what I'm saying? You can get a 4-pack. You can get a 4-pack of Steel Reserve, Quinn with two N's. Man, Quinn with two N's, man. You are on your way to becoming the show. Because I can't be the show every day, man. We need some new blood in here. We need a new star. Elbow star is faded, man. For all the time he's been there at the shit shack, he doesn't go off on any rants anymore. The classic Elbow rants behind the steering wheel. That's what we miss about Elbow. He's been neutered. He's been tamed. He's like a wild gorilla who's been tamed in a zoo or something, man. He used to be in his van going like this. Woo, 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 woo. That's what we miss about Elbow. We miss the chimping, folks. We miss the chimping. Trigger chimp. And that's why Quinn with two N's might be the next crazy YouTube celebrity to come up the pike. I'm baking an apple pie. Smells so good in my house. Yeah. He can't even say the word pussy. Quinn with two N's. How come you can't say the word pussy? You say pushy. You're a pushy, and you're a pushy, and you're a man with a wig, and you're a pushy. Don't film me. You're a pushy, and you're a pushy, and you can't even say the word pussy, or you can't even say like loony. Pussy, a pussy. So you don't say pussy. You don't say pussy. You say pushy. You're a pushy man. You're a man with a wig. You're pushy. And you're a pushy. Your elbow travels. You're a pushy. You're right. That's how he says it. I like some homemade apple pie. You know what I'm saying? If you are enjoying this great quality content, type 55, give me a thumbs up, and show me some love on that super chat or paypal.me/thebergs1973. Come on, don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, girls. Show some love to the Bergs. Don't be a pushy like Quinn with two N's. Don't be a pushy. Yeah, you took Elbow's man card, man. Good for you. You pushy. You pushy. Yeah, you don't want to be a pushy, man. You just want to be a regular guy like me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got a tongue ring? Oh, you got a tongue ring? That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot, man. You guys got to be a normal guy like the Bergs. Hey, Quinn with two N's, man. You got to be normal like me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Quinn with two N's. You got to stop being a pushy. You got to stop being a pushy, and you got to be a normal guy like the Bergs, huh? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Hazel Reptiles? Hazel Reptiles, stop being a pushy and start showing some love in that super chat, baby. Woo! Hazel Reptiles, looking sexy with that 12-inch, 12-foot python around her neck. Don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, folks. Don't be a pushy like Elbow. Don't be a pushy like Herman. You a man with a wig. Don't be a pushy, folks. You gotta be the mighty Quinn. Come on without. Come on within. You have not seen nothing like the mighty Quinn. That's a song by the Grateful Dead, originally written by Bob Dylan. Don't be a pushy, folks. You want to be a pushy? You want to be a pushy? You want to mess with me, man? I'm the Bergs with two S's. You really want to mess with me, man? I'm the Bergs with two S's. You gonna mess with me? You gonna be a pushy and mess with me? I'm the Bergs with two S's, man. I want to see a troll account, the Bergs with two S's. That would be funny. I want to see a troll account, Quinn with two N's, the Bergs with two S's. I want to see that. Don't be a pushy. I also want to see a troll account. Don't be a pushy. Okay? Bottom line. You definitely took away Elbow's man card, Quinn. Good for you. You took away Elbow's man card, and Herman had to break out that lame-ass, mace or pepper spray? What, Herman? I thought you're from the mean streets of Baltimore. You can't handle a little punk like that? You got to break out some mace for a totally scripted. Well, it was scripted, folks. It wasn't real. If that was real, that mace would have been deployed. Or a pepper spray, whatever the hell it is. Don't be a pushy, folks. Don't be a pushy. You call me a pushy, folks? The Bergs is not a pushy, folks. I am the Bergs with two S's, folks. I am not a pushy. I am not a pushy. This is what a real man looks like. I'm an alpha man. Look at me. I'm an alpha male. This is what an alpha male looks like. You call me a pushy one more time? Bergs Quinn 2020, folks. But don't call me a pushy. So the bottom line is this. What have we learned tonight? What have we learned tonight, folks? What have we learned tonight? Huh? What have we learned here tonight? You know, the Bergs is all about dropping knowledge. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, folks. Don't be a pushy. Show some love here. My name is Bergs with two S's, folks. Don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, folks. Show your love to the Bergie boy. Don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, girls. Yeah. Let me tell you something, Quinn with two N's. Don't be a pushy. You'll be moving into the shit shack in no time. Don't be a pushy. You're right. That's how he talks, man. That was funny. That was a good one. Don't be a pushy, folks. Don't be a pushy. Don't be a pushy, folks. That's how the guy says pussy. That was actually very weird how he said that. In my 46 and a half years on the face of the earth, I've never heard someone say pussy, pushy, push, like push a door open. Pushy. I never heard that. Never heard that before. That was actually an enlightening experience. Because they say every day of your life, you should learn something or hear something new. That was the first time I ever heard that. That was the first time I ever heard anybody in my whole life pronounce pussy as pushy. Pushy! You're all a bunch of pushies. You hear that, folks? Hey, Quinn with two N's. Maybe I don't like you anymore. I think you're a pushy. I think you're a very pushy guy. Plus, I think you have a pushy. You don't have a dick. You have a pushy. You pushy? You're a man with a wig. You're a man with a wig. I still think it was scripted. Folks. I know I keep talking or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I still think it was scripted. Okay? Only a pushy would carry around a beard comb like the Bergs. Only a pushy would be combing his beard live. Only a pushy would be doing that. Only a pushy, folks. All right. Well, I think I have exhausted this topic. If anybody wants me to continue talking, wait, hold on a second. HVAC, Mr. $1. Let's get it up. Let's get ZZ Top. Let's get one more. I got a new song by ZZ Top. It's called One More Dollar. Mr. $1 man. Come on. You bring it. One more dollar, Mr. $1 man. His name is HVAC. He lives in Canada. And he's a $1 man. $1 man. He's the man with the plan, the HVAC man. When he throws down, he throws $1 bills. Cause he's the $1 man. $1 man. Don't worry about him. Cause he's got a plan. He ain't no pushy. He ain't no pushy. He ain't no pushy. He's the $1 man. He's got a plan. He ain't no Quinn with two N's. He's the $1 man. The $1 man. He ain't no pushy. He ain't no pushy. He ain't no guy with a wig on his head. He's the $1 man. He's the man with the plan. He's the man with the plan. He's the $1 man. He ain't no pushy. 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 What's going on, King of all things? Yeah, we need to get another beer, King, for the BERGS needs another beer, folks. BERGS quitting YouTube tomorrow, folks. If I don't get me another beer in here, I need to get me another beer. I need to get me a GoFundMe page for a tall boy, folks. I ain't no pushy. I ain't no pushy. I ain't no pushy. I'm just Quinn with two N's. I am Quinn with two N's. I walked up to Elbow and I said, I'm Quinn with two N's. And you're a pushy. You're a pushy. You are pushy. What's up? King of all things. The king is definitely going to come through the BERGS. You want another game to bet on? You give me any NBA game or college basketball game, and I will win you some more money, King. Bottom line. You got my email? You are looking at BERGS, the bookie. The greatest bookie from the planet Bergatron. You are looking at the interstellar galactic pimp. I pimp hoes in different area codes. I got hoes in different area codes. I got hoes in different galaxies, folks. I am from Bergatron. King of all things has hoes in different area codes, but I got them in different planets and galaxies. You are talking to The interstellar galactic pimp. JK, did he unblock you? JK NoCal ain't blocked. What are you talking about? I never blocked JK NoCal. Unless if a rogue mod did. What are you talking about? Joe King, you ain't blocked. I can see you, Joe King. Joe King, you ain't blocked. I can see you. Joe King, I unblocked you. I can see you. Joe King, I can see you. Oh. Elvis has everybody blocked. I talked to the Godfather earlier, and the Godfather told me that Elbow has over 2,000 people blocked. I have maybe 100 people blocked, but they're mostly Carlos Martinez's and people with like people who have names of like me, like BERGS retarded child or BERGS whatever, and there's a picture of me, things like that. I don't have any kids, but the point is, only people I have blocked are like literal like scumbag type of trolls. Now I know Joe King is kind of a troll, but I unblocked him because I don't think he's ever done anything to me yet. You know what I'm saying? So HVAC, did you like my hit song? You're a $1 man. They're all a bunch of pushies. All right, folks, this ain't no country club chat. This is a business, folks. Who's going to light the Bergie boy up? Who's going to buy the Bergs a beer? We need one more. I got $5, I got $7 tonight. We need $3 more, king of all things, to get me to $10. That's my goal every day. If I can get $10 on here a day, that's a good day. For me, that's a good day. That's a shitty day for everybody else. To me, I'll take that. So let's get the Bergs up to $10. Let's get the Bergs one more donation of $3. Or if you want to give $1, then we'll fall a couple dollars short. Next time we'll do it. As I come on night after night after night. I'm a Terminator. I'm a Berginator. Because I've been down to the river. Woo! I went down to that Snohomish River. And I walked down there. And I said to the preacher man, I'm ready to get born again. He said, take off all your clothes, down to your underwear. I got me down in that river. Woo! Ooh, that water's cold. I washed my hands clean of all my sins, all my past doings, all my bad deeds. I washed my hands clean down by that river. And I got baptized. Ooh, I got revitalized. I got burgerized. And I got monetized. That's the bottom line, folks. You don't need an elbow when you got me. I can pretend like I'm elbow. I got the whole shtick down, folks. But I've always had a mouthpiece. It's just a coincidence that you think I'm stealing from him. I'm not stealing anything from him, folks. Kidding me? I don't troll. I don't dox. I don't take anyone's content and put it on here. I analyze and report. This is the original BNN, the BERGS News Network. I'm a field reporter and analyst, folks. I analyze and give you my opinions on the hot topics of the day because I came forth to the people. I stood on the mountain and I said to the people, what do you want to hear? Do you want to see the Bergs playing the guitar? Do you want to hear the music or the mouthpiece? And it was overwhelmingly mouthpiece. So you people are the ones who picked it. So, with that being said, type 55, give me a thumbs up, and show me some loving, folks. Because I got to go hang out with Quinn with 2 N's, folks. Quinn with 2 N's is in my town. I was going to go out and buy him a beer. So, with that being said, folks, Quinn with 2 N's is an alpha male. He ain't a pushy like Elbow. He ain't a wig wearing man like Hosey the con man. Herman O. Munster. And this, I believe, was a con. This was scripted. He was paid off. What's up, Otto? Quinn with 2 N's was paid off by Herman with 2 N's. And that's the bottom line. That's just my opinion. Just like when you watch Fox News, CNN, ABC, NBC, CBS, MSNBC, when you see those talking heads on there, that's all their opinions. That's their opinions. They're no better than me. I'm a college graduate, so are they. They're wearing a suit. I'm wearing a beanie cap. They're clean shaven and clean cut. I'm not. They're in a nice studio wearing a suit. I'm in my mommy's garage with a tall boy that's almost empty and you people. Their audience are the eyeballs that watch the TV. My audience are the eyeballs that watch me right here. So the bottom line is this, HVAC. They're no better than me. You clean me up. Get me a makeover. You put me on one of those shows, and I'll destroy them. You want me to go on CNN? I'll destroy Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper, poopa, scooper. I'll destroy all these people. Because I am the Terminator. I am the mouthpiece. You want to put me on Fox News? I'll destroy Tucker Carlson. $1 from Mr. $1. He's the $1 man. He's the HVAC man. He's got a couple $100,000 in his bank. However, he only likes to spend a couple dollars. That's okay with me. Because he's the $1 man. He's the man with the plan. He ain't no fucking pushy. What's up, James Dean? Bam, just like that. James Dean ain't no pushy. Now, James Dean, I will say this about you. You haven't shown any love to your emperor, your supreme being, in quite a long time. Now, you were showing some love over a month ago. I haven't seen any love, maybe in 2 months, maybe in a month. I don't know what's going on with you, but you are definitely delinquent. You'll be getting phone calls pretty soon from collection agencies, from the BERGS News Network saying, hello, I'm calling for Mr. James Dean. Yes, this is Quinn with 2 N's. How come you haven't paid up? I'm Quinn with 2 N's, you pushy. Is this James Dean? You got a wrench in the Bergs, right? I gotta unleash my lapdog, Quinn with 2 N's. Yeah, how come you haven't paid up, you pushy? No, James Dean, you're just a man with a wig. You're just a man with a wig. Yeah, pushy. You're a pushy also. How come you're definitely delinquent? Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? King of all things, where have you been? King of all things, you've been delinquent. Hold on a second. Let me call the king of all things real quick. And hey, King, man. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Huh? How about a couple pesos for your supreme being, huh? I'll give me a tall boy. It's been a couple days, been a few days since the king showed me any love. I know you're not a pushy. You're a man. You're a real man. I ain't gonna call you a pushy. But Quinn with 2 N's might. Hey, Quinn with 2 N's, back off, you little lapdog. Get back into your corner. Get back into your cage, you little bitch. Sorry about that, King. I was just talking to Quinn with 2 N's. I had to go Burgertron with 2 N's. Yeah, this is the Burgertron with 2 N's. I just had to lay the smack down on Quinn with 2 N's. Hey, get back in your cage, you little bitch. You pushy. You pushy. No, I'm not talking to you, King. I'm talking to Quinn with 2 N's. No wonder why this guy's homeless, man. He's out of control. All right, I got to go. All right, King. I'll talk to you. Hey, get back in your cage, you little bitch. You pushy. I got $3.5 million in the bank. Woo! Here's the $3.5 million. You're ugly. Thank you. I'll drink to that. At least I got the balls to cam up. Unlike a lot of you trolls. At least I got the balls. All right, James Dean. You got $3.5 million in the bank, man. Drop me $100 right now. That ain't gonna hurt you. You know what? I was monetized on December 25th. And you watch people like Holly or even Henderson, who would get $100 from Norm or whatever. Or anybody. Herman or Elbow or all the names, all the Mr. Mr. Scammer up north there, Mr. St. Jude Scammer. You see the $50 and $100. I have yet to see that. And I am a name. The most anyone's given me is $20 on the super chat. I just want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks. I cannot believe I got monetized on December 25th, and now we're sitting on Valentine's Day pretty much. February, still February 13th there. I have yet to see somebody light me up like a big time Christmas tree. They light me up small time. I want to see a big time. I want to see a big fish. I'm tired of fishing off the pier and catching little guppies. Okay? I want to catch a big 15-foot great white shark, folks. That's what I want to see. I want to catch a big shark. If you lost 85 pounds, you'd be gorgeous. Okay? I know who you are, Art Rebel. You got some money, man. You got some money, Art Rebel. Show the Bergie boys some love. I know who you are, amigo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I know who you are, Art. Me llamo es Cristobal. Cristobal. Mucho gusto, amigo. I know who Art Rebel is. This guy's got some dinero, man. Light me up, Art. I know who you are. I've been watching you. This guy's got the money. This guy's about buying the Gucci bags. This guy's the show. I know who he is. This guy's a big spender, folks. No, really, he is. This guy can make it happen right now. I'm waiting. Come on, I'm waiting for somebody. I'm waiting for somebody to What are you, fat shaming me? What are you, fat shaming me? Art? I can't help it. I'm a 46-year-old beer drinker, man. I'm going to quit, though. I'm going to quit very soon. You know what I'm saying, amigo? Te gusta taca de sesos. Te gusta taca de lengua. Te gusta taca de BERGS Pito. This guy could light me up right now like a freaking pinball machine, but he doesn't want to. That's okay. You can do whatever you want. It's your money. I'm just saying, I can't wait till somebody shows me. I'm tired of fishing off the pier, folks, and reeling in a little goldfish or a guppy. I want to get in that boat and go deep sea fishing and reel in the 20-foot great white shark, man. I need to get a whale. Bergs, you're as big as a whale. I only eat one meal a day. Bottom line is this. I know who Art is. Art's a good guy. I've never had anything bad to say about Art. Okay. So the bottom line is this. How come there's only 13 thumbs ups, man? I'm Quinn with two N's, folks. King of all things, ¿cómo estás, amigo? I need a beer in Spanish.
In Spanish, that's
Necesito una cerveza.
Hey, Art, E, king of all things. Necesito una cerveza, por favor. Necesito una cerveza, por favor, amigos. PayPal? Yeah, I got a PayPal link. You kidding me? You want my PayPal link? All right. PayPal.me/the BERGS 1973, buddy. Necesito una cerveza, por favor, mis amigas y amigos, cucarachas y cucarachos. Bottom line is this: nosotros tenemos más influencia con los hijos que tú tienes, pero los queremos. Criado y reado de Los Ángeles, Juanas Addiction. Bottom line is this, man. I am Quinn with two N's, folks. And you guys are nothing but pushies. You're a pushy. Hola, Johnny Wan. Hola, Johnny Wan. Where's the amor? Show your love in Spanish.
in Spanish, that's
Tu amor.
Tu amor. Show your love. Johnny Watt. Tu amor. Tu amor to the BERGS Show. El Bergarino is the show. I will sing both Canadian and this goes out to all my Bergettes. I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control, 'cause the power you're supplying is electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause you need a man, and your heart is set on me. You better shape up. You better understand. To your heart you must be true. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. The one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. The one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Ooh. If you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Feel your way. I better shape up, 'cause you need a man who can keep you satisfied. I better shape up if I'm gonna prove that my faith is justified. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure down deep inside. You're the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. You're the one I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 honey, the one that I want. You're the one I want. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. Ooh. Do, 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 do. If you're filled with affection, you're too shy to convey. Meditate my direction. Feel your way. You better shape up, 'cause you need the bergs. And my heart is set on you. You better shape up if you're gonna prove. Are you sure down deep inside? Yes, I'm sure. Nothing left for me to do. You're the one that I want. The one I want. Ooh, 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 honey. The one that I want. My opinion with Slimy G standing with Tucker is that Slimy G got a piece of that money. That's my opinion. Okay, you have all of Mr. Cuck's lapdogs. You know, we know the people, the bopper guy, the dish with Hooker, or whatever her name is, Slimy G, and there's a few others. And in my opinion, they all got a piece. Think about it. What did Slimy G a couple years ago? He just had basic gear, and all of a sudden, he bought that keyboard system or that synthesizer system. He bought a green screen. He bought all sorts of stuff. This stuff is not cheap. Okay? And that's my opinion. I think they all got a cut. I think, in my opinion, they're all co-conspirators. And this is not some going into a store and stealing a couple games at GameStop or something, or stealing some candy or some food at the grocery store. This is embezzling and stealing 25 to 30K, which was money that was meant to go to St. Jude's. This is a monumental scam and a felony, and that is something that you would go to jail for in America. I don't know how it is in Canada. But St. Jude's, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have any dog in the fight. I just have an opinion. That's my opinion. My opinion, Slimy G was getting money from Mr. Canada. That's my opinion. It's my opinion. All right, folks. I'm going to be wrapping it up now, folks. So it was nice seeing you in here. You still want to show some love? You can do it at paypal.me/thebergs1973. You know where all the links are. I'll see you tomorrow night with a new topic. Tonight's topic was Quinn with 2 N's was all scripted. And that's my opinion. And my opinion is just my opinion. My educated opinion. And the bottom line is this, Pennywise and everyone else. In my opinion, you will see Quinn with 2 N's again on those chooches and the Herman Rosie elbow streams, because now he is the show, and people want to see more of him. Parody videos are being made. People are talking about him, and a lot of people also agree with me that I'm fine with everybody except one person. We all know who that person is. The person who called the APS on my parents and made up a falsified report. Okay, I'm good with everybody else, but I cannot forgive that person. That is an evil, evil, evil witch. And as Quinn with two N's would say, a pushy. So until next time, I'll come back. I'm signing out from the BERGS News Network. I'll see you tomorrow on tomorrow night's program. Good night and be well.